Hey everybody, how's it going? It's been a while. This was yesterday's paper, Saturday, October 15th, and right there on the cover, all about all the Japanese people lining up for the new iPhone. It's a big deal over here. Finally, I might actually finally get one. The company I'm with, AUKDDI, finally, it's kind of like how Verizon now has it in America. So SoftBank is a company here that does cell phones, and they finally don't have the monopoly anymore. This other company that's kind of a better company, better reception, etc., has a chance. Now you can buy the iPhone. Anyway, little current events there to start off our day. It's always touchability. It's been a while. This video is going to go on my Taisha Jason channel. I can't talk. But I am going to be making new videos for my Argonauts, my main channel, very soon. But this one is a response video, and as I've done in the past, I've put my response videos up on my Taisha Jason channel, just to not clutter up my Argonauts channel. And this is a response to my friend Kevin, BusanKevin. So it's been a while since I've had a chat via video with Kev. So you know, things are going well for him over there in Kobe. And despite the fact that I took kind of a long break from making videos, I've of course kept watching and been on YouTube and trying to keep up with all my subscriptions. Kevin made a video recently about having patience if you're new. And I guess part of the reason I wanted to make this is because a lot of people get to Japan. They start being a jet, which all the new jets arrived, a few months ago. And they want to be, they want to become vloggers. They want to put their life experience in Japan on YouTube, and that's great. I'm always happy to watch people's videos. Of course, there's only so many times you can watch an apartment tour or something about Japanese trash or some kind of topics are sort of covered to death at this point. But Kevin and I, of course, started way back in 2006. We both, actually, it's almost the 5-year anniversary for Kevin, so happy anniversary, Kevin. I don't know when you posted your very first video. On your channel page it says October 22nd, 2006 is when your account started. I mean, I know I signed up in around the same time, but I didn't post my first video until December of 2006, I think. I'd have to check. And I really didn't start getting a lot of subscribers until early 2008. To be honest, I went through all of 2007 with 100, 200, 300 subscribers. But that goes to the point of the video that I'm responding to, where he talks about new people coming onto the channel, onto YouTube rather, and you have to be patient. You can't just come on and instantly expect to have 1,000 subscribers, which is obviously a small number, but it seems like a lot. When you think about, like, you're talking to a camera and people are taking the time to click on that and watch it and hopefully respond and like it and comment. 1,000 people, especially 1,000 people you've never met, that's a lot of people. And I have about 6,000 subscribers now. Now, a lot of my subscribers are people that subscribe for a year or two while they're thinking about doing JET, getting ready to do JET, and then, to be honest, they probably never watch my channel again. They're in Japan, they're living it, they don't need to hear from me about what they're experiencing for themselves. And that's fine. Kevin, got a shout out from Minxie and other things, and he exploded. He's got like 21,000 subscribers. But he works really hard at his channel. Kevin really works hard. I'm a friend of his on Facebook. We follow each other on Twitter. I mean, he is out there self-promoting a lot. I don't tend to do that. And this talks to another thing that he talks about in his video that I'm responding to. The motivation for you to do YouTube should be your own self-satisfaction. Don't do it because you're trying to get views or become famous or anything like it. It's so rare that that's going to happen. Not a lot of us have some kind of extracurricular talent, like, say, Eric Surf 6, who, is a born entertainer, a juggler, a magician, all these things, to make videos that are maybe entertaining beyond the fact that we live in Japan and we can talk about living here. You can certainly be creative and edit your videos and add music and do interesting things. You know, the sky's the limit as far as that goes. But don't, you know, really your motivation should just be to share your life and what you're going through with some people you know, with family and friends, people that are interested in Japan, and hope that you get people. I don't actively, you know, I don't solicit for subscribers the way Kevin does. Kevin is very proactive about trying to get new people. I feel like if you Google search Jet and some topics, you're probably going to find me. If you come along and you like what I'm doing, hey, stick around. I get lots of mail from people that thank me for taking the time to do the videos. I'm not snarky very often. I try to be sincere. I try to answer every single question I get via PM in a real way with as good an information as I can give you from my perspective and the length of time I've lived here in Japan. That works for me, and I have a really good relationship with those, you know, people that enjoy my channel. And that's the reason you should do it. You know, I've met some great people. I've got to travel in Japan and meet other YouTubers. I've had people randomly come up to me. I even was back home in Southern California for the summer, and somebody came up to me and recognized me from my channel and stopped me. And I was like at an amusement park. So you just never know. And we had a nice little conversation. They're living in Japan now. We talked about where they're living, how they're doing. I love for people to come up and tell me about being in Japan. All right. So, you know, I think, you know, we can all agree that there are some things you can do to make your channel more successful. If you're just starting out and you want to talk about something in Japan, there's certainly unique angles you can take. You should listen to feedback you get, but don't try to just appease the people that do leave comments, because if I did that, I'd spend all my time like in manga shops and talking about anime, and I mean, people will listen to that, and there's a big, vast appetite for that kind of Japan stuff. But of course, as you know, if you watch the channel regularly, I talk mostly about teaching and my life. And it's relevant to some and not so relevant to others. You know, I'm not japanchannel.com. You know, I'm not going to bag on that guy too much. His channel is great. He's got a lot of interesting videos. But the guy, you know, there's a certain amount of community in the J-vloggers, you know, me and Hiko and Victor, Give Me a Break Man, and even, you know, Eric and Tokyo Kuni. And I mean, we try to kind of like, you know, we do collabs, we talk to each other. Some of us are friends in real life. The guy who does japanchannel.com just saw a niche that he could fill, and he's on YouTube to make money. Okay, he's not interested in knowing about you or your problems or, you know, or you actually coming to Japan. He just puts a lot of videos on that channel. They're good videos. I watch them. I'm subscribed. But he's on YouTube to make money. And you can make some money. If you become a partner, you get revenue sharing. I make about, you know, I haven't made a video in my Argonauts in a long time, so my revenue's gone down. But I'll be 100% honest, I make about $100 a month off of YouTube from Google AdSense. That's not a lot of money. But it's enough to, you know, afford me to, you know, pay for some things and, you know, have a nice camera and, you know, feel like I can take the time to make good videos so people will come and watch, and, you know, you get a little extra. Somebody like, you know, Kevin, who really goes out there and makes a lot of videos, and well, he took a little bit of a break, understandably, when he had his baby. You know, he probably makes some more, and then people like Victor and Eric Surf 6 make quite a bit more. So there is some money to be made, but that, again, shouldn't be the reason that you come on YouTube. You know, in my opinion. So I think if you can get involved in the community, leave comments for people, have an interesting channel with some videos that show that you're an interesting person, go on Twitter, respond to some tweets. That's a good way to get involved, and we really do look out for each other and promote each other a lot. I point people at different channels and stuff all the time when I get email and people ask me questions. And you know, my videos, like I said, I have 6,000 subscribers. My videos rarely go over, say, 5 to 10,000 views. If I have a video that goes over 10,000 views, that's a lot. And I'm talking about my main channel, My Argonauts, not here on this channel. I have like 2 videos that are over 100,000. I have one video about the Jaws ride at USJ that's been on YouTube for a long time. I posted it in 2007. That's got over 600,000 views. But that's, you know, that's a rare thing. That's just a video that's clicked and is like in a Google search algorithm, and it just comes up. And it's the same for Kevin. He's got one about a giant baby. It has nothing to do with Japan or anything, and it's got like 3.5 million views or something. It's crazy. So, you know, and he's got a couple that are, you know, between 100 and 200,000 views, and then his channel kind of, you know, is lower than that. And my views are mostly, you know, like I said, 20,000 views for me is really big. So you've got to measure your success by whatever standard, you know, that against your other videos and stuff. You really shouldn't compare yourself to other people necessarily. Kevin and I both talk about teaching in Japan and stuff. We're both teachers in Japan in very different types of situations. Me at a university, him in a private kindergarten. And you know, he's married, I'm single, yada yada. But the fact is that Kevin goes out and actively films, and he loves that stuff. I've hung out with Kevin. He loves to film stuff and tell people stories and take the camera out while he's walking around and play on his computer and edit. And I just needed a break from it for various reasons, but I do miss it. And I am going to come back soon with regular videos on my main channel. So anyway, this has already gone almost 12 minutes now because, see, I ramble. But thank you for watching if you're watching. Again, congrats to Kevin if he stayed all the way through this to this point on 5 years on YouTube. I love your channel, bud. And, you know, if you want to come on YouTube, you know, feel free to ask people that have done it and done it well, like Kevin and Eric Surf 6 and, you know, Victor and stuff, but realize that, you know, there's almost to the point now where it's like we've seen a lot of, you know, wow, it's my first year in Japan, this is my experience. So your experience can be unique, and I'm not saying I'm not interested in what you're going to say, but you should make videos for you. And because I go back and watch some of my old videos from 2008, 2009, and it's just fun. It's fun to see what you were doing, what you were thinking, what it was like, how naive you were about certain things. It's really a great way to go back down memory lane sometimes. So make them for yourself and hope other people come along. And, you know, be proactive, but don't worry about it if, you know, you don't get a lot of views at first. Anyway, peace. Thanks for watching. Hopefully more soon. See ya.